Hello, welcome to Fridays, and this week's topic is, as you already know because you've watched all the other videos already, because you're a good viewer, is, when to come out, who have I come out to, how have I come out to them, and I come out to my partner, and blah blah blah. Okay, so, how and when to come out. Okay, this is gonna sound like really cheesy and like a load of hooey to you, because it sounded like a load of hooey to me, but you'll know the right moment. Like, when I got told that, I told my friend, that's a load of shit. No way. But one day I was just like, there it is. There is the moment. I have to do it today. And, not so much with my friends, because, okay, the first person I ever came out to, I don't remember if it was my friend Alicia or Bo. And I think it might have been Bo. And, I came out, I really don't remember. It was sometime last year, I think around this time. I don't know, hopefully he watches this video, and then maybe he can tell you guys. But, yeah, so I was 17, and, I told my parents, I told my mom the day after my 18th birthday, so January 8th, and, how I did that, I sat her down at the kitchen table. I think it was either skipping school or there was no school that day, because it was at like 10 in the morning, and, I sat her down and I was like, Mom, I need to talk to you about something, and, right then, just the waterworks just started, and I was like, fuck. But, we talked for like half an hour. I said what I needed to say, explained the bare minimum of what needed to be explained, and it went really well. And, if any of you guys, watched my old, oh no, it was not on my personal channel. It's on my old collab channel. Anyway, I had this video where she was featured in it, and, talking about how she's all fine with it and everything, and whatevs. But, I came out to my dad, March. Yeah, March. That didn't go as well. But things are better now, and when I came out to my friends, it was honestly random times. Like, between the period of when I came out to Bo or Alicia, or I don't know, one of them, and, June. There was just random periodic things of when I told really close friends, and, I told my friend Janelle through a text message, and I honestly don't remember doing it, because she told me, I texted her something, hey, I need to talk to you, it's really important, and I really hope that we can still be friends after this. And she thought I was like some kind of rapist serial killer. And, when I told her that, she said it was a huge relief to hear it was no big deal. So, that was fine. And, June 7th, I wrote a Facebook note, and I tagged as many people as I could, really random times. I tagged some distant family members, so it spread throughout the family, but not the way I wanted it to, so I kind of shot myself in the foot with that, because it got to my grandpa, or my mom's dad, and all he knew was that I changed my name. So it didn't spread like I wanted it to, but hey, I tried. And, yeah, so up to this point, I think there are like 57 and like 57 comments and 30 likes on it. And, wow, I forgot to set my stopwatch so I could stop at 7 minutes in case the video goes too long. Fuck my life. Okay, yeah. I think I'll just guesstimate, and if I fuck this up, I'm gonna be really mad. Anyway, yeah, so I wrote the Facebook note, and, news spread throughout the school, and, this is, when I was in grade 12, and, I went to my prom, and pretty much everyone knew, because, what had happened was they registered me in the prom seating list as Matthew, and that really touched me that day, and, I'm getting sidetracked now, I'm sorry, but, I come out at completely random points, like, probably 4 days ago, I had to come out to my bank, because I went to go get a direct deposit form, but I was fairly certain that I was going to get a deal with my new job that they could pay me in the name Matthew. And so I had to tell the cashier, hey, or not cashier, what do you call it? Teller, that's it, teller, sorry. And I was like, hey, what can you do about a preferred name on the account? Because I don't get paid, or something, like, I might not get paid in my birth name. And she's like, okay, well, what's the name? And then I was just kind of like, Matthew. And she was like, I'm sorry? Matthew. Oh, okay, 1 T or 2 T's? I was like, 2 T's. She's like, okay. I was like, what, that's it? Yeah. Oh, but your direct deposit form, it'll have your birth name on it, but I put a note on your account that said you might receive checks in this name. And I was like, you really? You're that cash about it? And I was really touched. So I'm gonna go back to the bank later and like tell a higher up that Jessica is super fantastic. And speaking of work, see that name tag? Yeah, it's spelt wrong, but they're gonna fix that later. They're letting me be out because I had started filling out the paperwork as Matthew because I applied as Matthew. And sorry, still a bit of a residual cough from the last video, but I sound a lot better now. Anyway, so I was filling out all the paperwork, and it came to time to show photo ID. The only photo ID I had was my health card, which has my birth name on it. So I called her over, I was like, hey, there's a little problem here. She's like, what, do you not have ID? I was like, well, yeah, I have ID, but, and I was around a whole bunch of other people, so I was, like, showing her under the table, and I was like, eh. And she's like, oh, okay. I was like, that's it? Yeah. And then I kept going, and then I called her over again, I was like, so, do I still keep filling out in Matthew? Yeah. I was like, alright. And, when we went to get our smock things, she called me over, and was like, okay, I need to talk to you, and I was like, oh, damn it. Here it comes. And she was asking, okay, what about the criminal check? Did you fill that out as Matthew? And I said yes, because I was filling out so much paperwork, I was just blindly going. And she said, okay, I'll just put a little note on there that they have to check it in your birth name. And I said, well, okay. And she's like, but yeah, no problem, we're not going to tell anybody else, we're just going to tell who we need to. So as of right now, 2 people know, as far as I know. And nobody else does, so I have succeeded in being stealth at my job, which is great. And the best part, going through like the harassment policy, gender identity is covered, and I was floored when I saw that. And I'm getting off track again. God damn it. Where was I going with that? Yeah, so I come out randomly to people, and okay, girlfriend. I've been going out with my girlfriend for 2.5 months, something like that. Not that long. And she knew before we started dating, because I went to a party and the host had introduced me, hey, this is Matt, he's 18, he's trans just like me. So there you go. I didn't really have to come out to her, she knew. And she was all fine and dandy. I mean, she went to a trans guy's party and she was really, sorry, there was a creepy old man outside, and she was really good friends with him, so, you know, it was all fine. And I was going to get her reaction and like how she takes it, but she left before I started filming this. So yeah, I'm still coming out to people. Like, I'll meet someone's friend and they'll ask a question, and then I'll find it necessary to tell them. I don't know, but I try to live stealth a bit, but sometimes my friends will just break into a completely random conversation of how proud they are of me, and their friend is going, why? And then that's when I go, well, but yeah, so you'll know the right time when to come out, and I've done it a whole bunch of different ways. I did notes, I did sit down at the table, I did, guess what, I'm trans, and I did text messaging, and yeah, that's pretty fun. I hope this video is short enough so that I don't have to break it down into 2 parts, because my video editing software is really shitty right now. Anyway, that's about it for me, and hopefully Bo can tell you when I came out to him, because I honestly don't remember. Alright, so I will see you next Friday.